Special presentation produced by VPN Foundation, Central Florida, benefiting art education for children.
Hello guys and welcome to On Time Cooking. I'm JR and I'm your host, and we've got a special show for you guys tonight. Last week we had a mother-daughter duo. This week we have a husband and wife duo. But before I introduce you guys to them, let me introduce you to the rest of the gang. Zach Kiefer, my man, how are you, man?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's a beautiful day outside.
It's beautiful. Nice day for a bike ride.
Absolutely. Absolutely, sir. Bernadette Brown, how are you?
I'm doing really good. I did not ride my bike today, but it was a great day.
It was a wonderful day.
Great evening.
Yep. And John Dash Dixon, the man that brings the beautiful music to us, how are you?
I'm doing just fine today.
Good. Great to hear, sir.
Yeah.
And our chef tonight, Chef Travis and his wife, Shannon. Woo!
What's going on?
Hey!
Excited to be here.
Yeah, wow, we're all excited. We're excited for what you guys are going to prepare for us. But what is it? What are you guys going to prepare?
We're going to make a portobello burgers. One of our vegetarian, vegan / favorites. We do have some goat cheese that's going to go on top, but it can easily be removed and just have it as a vegan dish as well.
Wow. Well,
Nice.
I'm excited. I love burgers and I love mushrooms. So,
You're winning.
yes, I am winning tonight. But most importantly, guys, will you be able to get it done in 30 minutes?
Oh, without a doubt. We're going to get this. We're going to nail it.
All right. I love the confidence. All right. Well, your clock starts now.
All right. Thanks, JR. So I'm Travis Morehead with Mighty Foods and Great Spirit Farm. Can't talk about Mighty Foods until first we talk about Great Spirit Farm.
So Mighty Foods is under the umbrella of Great Spirit Farm Healing and Retreat Center. We are a local nature-based church. We use some various sacred plant medicines in our healing sacraments to expand consciousness. And so we also believe in offering coaching, counseling, medicinal herbs and tinctures, as well as food as medicine as part of our efforts to expand consciousness. And our food umbrella is the Mighty Foods.
Thanks, Shannon. So what we do is we grow microgreens. So as you can see on this camera, let me bring it in so you can see that.
Look at that.
These are red cabbage microgreens. These are going to top our burger, and these are grown by our Mighty Foods brand. We also make sourdough bread. So this is real sourdough bread, not the stuff you find at Publix. So there's 22 ingredients. This has flour, salt, and water, and that is it.
Done.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I can even eat that.
It's a natural prebiotic, probiotic, and it also tends to be safe for people with gluten allergies.
Oh, that's really good to know.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
It
We're
has
on
to be
the clock.
tough.
So first, I'm
Ooh,
going to take this
wow.
pan here, and we're going to prepare the seasonings for the mushrooms tonight. And Shannon is going to cut avocado while I do that. Grab a spoon.
And we want to welcome you back to Travis. We're so glad to have you back.
Yeah, it's
Oh
great
my
to be here. It's great to
gosh,
actually
yeah.
be cooking this time
Right?
instead of watching someone else do it.
Yes, exactly, right? Get your fingers dirty here.
Yeah, so with this dish, I have 4 ingredients pretty much as the seasoning, so I'm gonna put 4 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar
Oh,
here.
that's what I thought that was.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And then everything else is gonna have 2, so 2 tablespoons. So normally I do this with less ingredients, so I do half of this, but I'm doubling the recipe so I can feed all the staff
Everyone
behind the stage.
here,
Yeah.
all 50 people.
Gotta make some
okay.
fans so I can come invite it back.
That's right. Yes. And anyone watching us, hey, ask Travis some questions if you would like, or Shannon.
Soy sauce. So this is
We'd love it.
low sodium soy sauce. And do some pepper in there.
Oh, I already smell the balsamic.
Olive oil.
One of my favorites. Olive oil, balsamic. That's it. I'm good.
Can't beat that, right?
No.
This is so easy. Anybody can do this.
Travis, how long have you, and you said you had your farm, correct? And you do microgreens. How long have you been doing that?
The microgreens and bread have been about a year, and Great Spirit Farm itself's been open for about 3 years now.
3 years?
Almost 4. Almost 4.
Almost 4.
Almost.
She's better with the dates. That's why you bring the wife. All right, I got some fresh rosemary from our garden. Adding that as
To
well.
die for, right?
Oh yeah, I got a big old rosemary bush in my yard.
Do you? Oh my gosh.
Can't get too much
We
rosemary.
used to have a little one every holiday season. We would always have a little rosemary tree. Yeah, in the kitchen. Always did that.
Why not year round?
So, yeah. Well,
Outside in a pot and
Growing
grow
up.
for you.
Yeah,
It was great
exactly.
here.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
something
very
we got
easy to
year
grow.
round. Zach facts.
go Zach.
Oh, give me a
Go
fact.
Zach.
This one's called Name That Fungus. Portobella's spelling and etymology are hotly disputed. Probably not hotly, but you know, people disagree. Some even claim that it was named after an Italian TV show with the same name.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course. What else? Right?
obviously.
Obviously.
I looked it up, it's a real show.
See?
There's no description on
See?
IMDb.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's why you talk about your mushrooms that you grow.
Yeah, so these
Please
are
do.
portobellos, but I also grow shiitakes. So I was hoping to have shiitakes for you guys, but they grow on logs, and so they're depends on nature, depends on the temperature outside and that kind of thing. So
Yeah, they grow on like hardwood, right? Like
yeah,
oak.
all hardwoods.
Like
Yeah,
okay.
we basically drill holes in the logs and then take a inoculator with the mushroom spores and we stab it in and then inject it in ports all over the log. And then from there,
And that's a shiitake?
we cover it with a wax so that it keeps the moisture in. And then they just sit outside for about a year to take over the log, and then you get
Makes sense.
shiitakes for about 4 months out of the year.
Now, do you have to sterilize the log, or is the shiitake strong enough to kind of...
Yeah, so you want to use a fresh log or a newer log. You don't want to do it with a log that's been sitting out for a while, not any more than like a month or so, because then you got the chance of other mushrooms
Right.
moving in. So
Right.
yeah, we control it a little bit.
How interesting.
What are the health benefits of those mushrooms? Why do we focus
gonna
on
put you
that?
on
Yeah,
the
put me on the
spot,
spot. It's supposed to be
Travis,
somebody else
that's
putting me on the
it.
spot
Go,
here.
Shannon.
Well, we are a healing and retreat center, so
That's
everything
right.
we grow has to do with healing.
Yeah, so
right.
mushrooms are superfoods. They have all kinds of benefits and things that, especially for a vegetarian, are able to get all kinds of nutrients and things that we are missing possibly from a meat diet. It's the same with the sourdough. So the sourdough actually has B12 in it, which is something that's a lot of times missing in a vegan or vegetarian diet. So it's key to getting that. So
I
instead of
heard
having
that,
to take
yeah.
pills or anything, we're
I
able
have
to take
too,
it
about the but what health benefits are exactly are coming from that mushroom?
from the mushroom itself. Man, I tried to sneak us into sourdough talk. 'Cause
You do the sourdough.
I
They
would-
got
Shannon over there.
protein. They got protein.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of different like.
That's a good point.
More mushroom
Yeah.
facts coming up later, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, don't
Stay
call the
tuned.
chef out.
Yeah, stay tuned here, right?
Don't step on my facts.
That's all. I was
than
doing it
your
for you.
Yeah.
That's great.
I spent a good 20 minutes on Wikipedia, so...
Nice, nice.
I put in the hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me reap some benefits here, right? Oh, that's
Just
great.
getting these
figured
coated, and then I like to let them sit for 30 minutes. Now we have a 23 minutes left on our timer, so I'm not going to be able to soak them as long as I normally do, but I know they're going to turn out perfect
No,
anyway.
yeah. Unless they have some kind of temporal shifting properties.
Yeah.
I know it's a 15-minute break. Does that count on the time? Or
Never know. You never know.
I think those are the other kind of mushrooms you're talking about.
Yeah, they might be.
The ones on your shirt, maybe?
Hey, this is just a wholesome panther in a jungle suit.
Oh,
Some
I hear those panthers in jungles like to eat vines.
Uh-oh.
They probably do.
That's so cool. Shannon, tell us a little bit about some of the healing facts about some foods that you might be familiar with that you can easily share with our viewers. Something maybe for every day, something that fits today's lifestyle.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is making it taste good.
Yeah.
So one of the things that people have a hard time with making adjustments to their diet is we get used to, I grew up on fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy. So having something that tastes good, that's comfort food for me, is going to be an important thing, because when you're having a bad day or
Right.
stressed out, you don't
Right.
necessarily want like a beet salad.
You're right.
You know, because that might not have been what you got served. So my grandparents and my mom made a lot of burgers. So for like today's meal, I don't like mushrooms. I like the flavor, but I don't like that texture.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but the way that Travis makes it, it's so flavorful that I don't even notice the
Didn't
texture.
even notice that.
So I think that's one of
Pretty
the
cool.
things about finding foods that are healthy, is making sure it's something that you can keep up and that it tastes good.
Yeah.
One of the secrets that she probably doesn't know, because I'm the chef of the group, but she, when I give her a mushroom, the secret to getting somebody to enjoy this that doesn't normally like mushrooms is to give them the flattest one. You could even like cut it thin wise like this.
Got it, right.
And then you would be able to
Horizontal.
Yeah, and then it's got less meat to it.
I got
it
you.
takes
The
away a
texture's
little bit of that.
different.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's a
If you have a
trick.
textural objection.
Textural
Yeah.
objection. That's it.
That would be me.
Me, I love mushrooms. I've always loved mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, me
so,
too.
yeah, always. But thanks, Shannon, because that's like kind of a cool tip to give people.
I also think that making simple shifts is more important than making a major overhaul.
Go total.
Yeah, so something simple, like if somebody drinks a lot of soda, maybe just drink 1 soda a day instead of 4 or 5 sodas. Like, just make something simple that's a shift that you can stick with. And then once you've mastered that, then you move on.
Attainable, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That way it's not overwhelming.
Right. And to
Same
your
thing.
body, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Like we were
Yeah.
talking about
Your body's
cheese
used to
earlier,
something.
like taking
That's
leaving the
hard
goat
for me.
cheese off, and how cheese is such a big piece of a diet.
Uh-huh.
That might not be the first thing that someone wants to tackle if
Yeah.
they're trying to adjust their diet.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
So one thing you can do with onions, which I don't always do myself just because I'm used to balancing it, but if you cut a flat spot on the onion, it doesn't roll around on you while you're cutting, which makes it a little safer.
Very smart.
That sounds like a back door into a sharp knife is important.
There
Because
you
if your
go.
knife isn't sharp, your onion
You're
gonna
not
roll
doing
around.
anything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. That's
You're gonna
true.
cut off your
Right.
thumb and have that
Oh,
for dinner.
don't even say. No,
I hear it was seasoning. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, maybe.
that's a different show.
That is
That's a whole
that's
different show.
definitely a little later. Of
Yeah,
a
that's
show.
coming later. Yeah.
Stay tuned. No,
That's the Halloween episode.
Yeah, next show. Yeah, Halloween. Definitely a Halloween episode. You got that right.
Alright, so we got the onions chopped. Those are going to go on the dish, on the sandwich. Shannon is now mashing up the avocado, which is going to go on the sandwich as well.
Oh, that already sounds great.
We're going to make a little side salad on the side. These are all microgreens as well. So these are peas. We have sunflower in there, broccoli. We even have pea flowers in there. So they're delicious. They taste super sweet. And then that's going to be a side on the dish, and then we're going to add some tomatoes
What
to
does
that,
that
as well as
sound
some
good?
flowers.
Fresh.
So
Yeah.
some flowers here. These are more pea flowers, and then this is Biden's alba, or Spanish needle. You probably recognize that as something that you see as a common weed that everybody's trying to spray and kill, but it's actually more nutritious than spinach. And then it can also be a great little addition to the plants. Yeah. Whole plants
Biden's alba
edible.
is also excellent for the lungs, so if you haven't sprayed your Biden's alba around your yard with Roundup, and
No
you have some
Roundup.
bronchitis or some congestion that you're dealing with, the Biden's alba is really great for loosening congestion and helping
That
with
is
colds and
so
respiratory
good
issues.
to know right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good to know.
For sure, right?
Absolutely.
A little hay fever.
Oh, everyone has something,
Mitigator,
you
yeah.
know, like the pollen and all of that's crazy right now. Very,
So
very
let's
nice.
do another
Nice
Zach
avocado.
fact.
Let's do a fact.
Let's
get a
take that one, give me the
factorino.
Tomatoes.
Do
Those are the
factorino.
This is
salad.
called Shades of
Just in
Mycelium.
half.
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah.
This is for you,
This is for me?
Bernadette. Yes.
Uh-oh.
The white mushroom is a mutation discovered in 1925 before that, brown mushrooms feel like brown food for whatever reason, so mushrooms weren't that popular. This guy got the white mushroom going. White bread was like this new thing that everybody was like, oh, I gotta have white bread. So white mushrooms then came into the market based on that. Just
Instead
the fact
of
that
white
it was
bread. So Wonder Bread no more?
No, white bread was, it was just kind of riding on the coattails.
That's why they also
So that's
did
why
it.
they did
Yeah,
the mushrooms.
people were big
because
into
they wanted
white
to get
foods.
into-
Yeah.
When you eat white mushrooms, it actually increases your holiness factor.
Really?
That's a joke.
Yeah.
Do you have any of
Gives you
those
a
around?
+1 on
Where's she going with
Are there
this?
any
Yeah.
around here? No.
I was going right into Dungeons and Dragons with that one. I was like, all right, let's cast one more spell every day.
That's awesome.
That's another show again.
Yeah.
See, we've got 2 more shows in the
We're
pocket.
there in the
In
works,
the
guys.
pocket.
Stay tuned
Total
for all of
opposite.
it.
Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness. Okay, how's it going over there, Travis?
Good, good. I'm just moving the mushrooms around, making sure they're all getting
And that's
marinated.
in that balsamic and
covered.
olive oil.
Balsamic,
and
olive
salt.
oil, some low sodium soy sauce,
Okay.
some pepper, and then the fresh rosemary. Yep, yep. So that's marinades. Let me get my bread knife.
I never
cut the
thought of
bread.
marinating them. I don't know why I never thought of
Because you're a
that.
busy mom on the go.
We used to bake. My mom used to bake mushrooms.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
so-
casserole.
No, just on a cookie sheet. She used to bake
Just
mushrooms.
throw them in there and roast
A little
them?
bit of olive oil, a little bit of
Salt and pepper.
oregano. That's how I grew up.
I will roast any vegetable.
Oh,
The sourdough
the
bread
best.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Look at those big
look at
bubbles.
would be
that.
delicious.
3 ingredients.
3 ingredients.
And that's
it.
true sourdough bread.
Yep, and it actually rises over a period of 72 hours in a fridge, which also actually develops that sour flavor. Yeah, I delay the proofing. You can do it where you let it rise for about 8 hours and bake it, but it doesn't develop that flavor. The flavor really takes time.
Yeah, and if you actually go back to the On Time Cooking archives,
That's right.
we did have an episode where I gave you a lot of sourdough facts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
Little
repeat myself, mostly because I can't remember any of them. But if you guys go back to those
excuse.
old episodes, check them out. We got some
Yeah,
good
watch
facts in
them.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis is such a nut about being a perfectionist about his bread.
It
Yeah,
looks like it's pretty perfect.
Yeah, you gotta
He
slice
takes
it
the
right.
top off of his starter and it's bubbling and it's
Smell it. I walk around the house. Anybody who's in the distance.
Look, it's alive. She's talking to me.
Look,
She's
it's talking.
to me. It's like his mistress.
I gotta get going on that. I've been meaning to start some
Shannon.
sourdough for a
Oh
while.
my gosh, that's too much. There's some inside facts in
Yeah.
here.
I like the behind the scenes. That's the best stuff.
And it's going to be archived, by the way, both of you guys. So just so you know, you can't take any of it away.
Going to the On Time Cooking
It's
vault.
archived. Yeah, it's vaulted.
Nice, nice.
I'm an open
In the
book. No
vault.
worries here.
I love it. That's so great. That looks wonderful. Wow. Wouldn't it be great to serve something that say, hey, listen, you're only eating 3 ingredients here? Because how often do you actually have something that is only made with 3 ingredients?
That's true.
Really? How simple. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
Don't think I'm that.
Yeah, you get it.
In the meantime.
Oh,
Oh,
In the meantime. In the meantime.
Guys,
how's it going?
hey,
I want to take a
well,
chunk off.
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm sweating a little bit, but I don't know if it's the lights or I'm blaming it on the lights. That's
Okay,
what I'm gonna say.
that's fine. Well, the preparation looks good, and I heard them say that you give your bread
Just
affection.
put it down.
Yes, I love on everything, all the microgreens too. I go in there and I talk to them. Yeah, it's
Nice.
a thing.
Nice. So before we dive in more with the meal, let's hear a word from our supporters.
Hi, I'm J.R. Ridge, and we'd like to take the time to thank all our supporters. HDG, Public Adjusters in Insurance Loss. Going Postal, Donna Built. Paradise Flooring Solutions, Mookie Fashion, Brown Interiors, John-Dixon Music, the VPN team, and if you guys would like to be one of our supporters, drop us a line on our social media page. Let's get back to the show.
Hey guys, and welcome back. John-Dixon, take us away.
heats up. I got a gas stove at home, so I'm over here like, all right, it's not heating up like my gas stove. I should have heated it up 10 minutes ago.
Welcome back. I'm enjoying this beautiful plate right
give
here.
me something to look at for a second.
It's
Oh
great.
my gosh. I need to welcome everyone. Greg, hi Greg, I miss you too.
Hi, Greg.
Natalie, Health Wellness, says it sounds so good. Never had a portobello burger for the same reason she was mentioning, just that texture. Chef Jack, hello everyone. Okay. And Gamo, thank you.
I got 3 more Zach facts to fit in here.
Oh,
Paula, give me a fact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This one's called She's the One. Shiitake were originally cultivated in Japan by felling the shii trees and laying the felled tree next to the log that was always already growing the mushrooms. So it's pretty similar to how we still do it nowadays.
From the log, right?
Get your log, make sure it's fresh, get some shiitake stuff on it.
That's what Travis was saying.
Yeah,
the spores,
Yeah, that's what
right?
I'm saying.
Wouldn't that be so? I'd like
That's
to
why I
see
am.
it start.
What, like a tree?
Yeah, I want to see it start to grow. I've never seen it.
No, it looks like, I think it looks like little fuzzies.
So how it works is you stack the logs really low to the ground, and you stack them on top of each other like this, and then when the winter comes, when it starts to get cool, you go to check it every couple days, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh look, there's a little nub sticking out of it, and then we soak them. So we shove them in a pond with water, let them sit there for 24 hours, and we pull them out, and it forces them to fruit. And then the next day, over the next week, they're just forced out all over the logs. They're
That is
just covered.
just amazing.
Beautiful.
And did you add grapefruit? What did you add?
I did. I had Dunkin' grapefruit. It's actually from one of the
great.
original Dunkin' grapefruit trees, actually brought to Florida.
That is
Very old
that
tree,
I do
yeah,
know.
awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that is super. Oh my golly.
They make coffee too, Dunkin' grapefruit.
For
Talking
you,
about a
Zach,
brand?
yes. You can get that with your coffee.
Yeah,
in the
you get a
morning.
dozen Dunkin'
Because
grapefruits.
everybody runs on
Yeah,
Dunkin'.
you
Dunkin' grapefruit. Have a
get the
little
box
bit
of
grape-
juice for everybody. Yeah, I've been there.
Maybe that's the problem. No, I'm kidding.
Could be.
That was great. I like that one. A little grapefruit with your coffee. How's it going over there, Shannon?
I'm Duncan.
Dunkin'.
I love it. That's so great.
She's now going to be prepping the rest for the food for everybody else after the show, but her
Oh
part's
my
pretty
gosh,
much done.
you guys,
She's got the
that's-
avocado smashed
I love
now, so that's
that.
going to go smoothly on our bread. It's going to be on
my
the bottom, and then the mushroom will be on top of that.
Nice.
And then we will coat some goat cheese on the top of one of the breads, and then we will put some onion on top and
Nice, yeah.
serve it up.
And Travis, you are browning the sourdough bread.
I'm what?
You have the sourdough bread there in the
Yeah,
skillet?
I'm toasting it. So I'm
Okay.
toasting it so it doesn't fall
So it's not
apart.
fall
Yeah, so it
apart.
makes it a little bit firmer. That way it
Gotcha.
holds the sandwich a little better.
I feel like it brings out more flavor too.
Yeah, a little bit of olive oil. Yeah, it does.
But when we have retreats, like our silent retreats, Travis does the cooking and the food is just,
Heavenly?
yeah.
I imagine.
A vegan food's one of those things that usually takes a little bit of time in preparing. So
I
it's
could
definitely
imagine
like,
it.
all right, you got 30 minutes. Which one do I choose?
Which one
We have,
do you
we have
choose?
I'll choose the
carnivores
quickest
that are
one
like,
first, and then when I get invited back, I'll go with the more complicated one.
I thought I was going to be eating lettuce and carrots all week, but this was delicious.
That's like so
That's a
good.
common thing when people come. Yeah, I thought I was just gonna be eating grass or something the whole time.
You know, a lot of people have a misconception of that, right?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's why
there's
we're doing
so
this.
many- I love it.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is just great. I love that.
So I cook the mushroom exactly about 4 minutes, and then I flip it over and cook 4 minutes. I don't swap it back and forth. I just cook it 4 minutes, then switch it over and cook it 4 minutes.
That is just superb. Well, it looks like everyone thinks that everything sounds so delicious right now.
It looks delicious too. Look at that. Oh, let me do our last Zach fact.
Oh, one more? You have one more?
I thought I had 2 more, but
You used them up?
yeah, production just sent me a
Used them up.
telekinetic message and said this is the last one.
Okay, go for it. Make
This
it good.
is called Shiitake Me Out.
Oh my, okay, go.
So shiitake are used in a lot of different dishes. Miso soup is the main ingredient. A lot of Japanese vegetarian dishes, including dashi.
Dashi.
And it's, yes, John Dashi Dixon. Also Chinese Buddha's Delight is it's an ingredient in there as well.
Yeah.
We gotcha. All right. John Dashi Dixon. Gonna tour Japan now, like the 80s.
Okay, now I'm looking what Travis did right there.
Which part?
What's that,
The
portobello?
avocado on the
avocado.
sourdough bread. Is there anything in the avocado mix, or is it just mashed avocado?
Just smashed avocado.
That's it,
Yeah,
okay.
kept it really simple.
You put a little lemon in there, keep it green if you want. Give it a little
It wouldn't
tang.
even last that long.
Could have squeezed a little bit of the grapefruit on there, maybe.
There you go.
Now that would interest me, the grapefruit.
Yeah, fast,
Absolutely.
salt, the acid.
Wow. See, to me, I have no problem eating this. This is absolutely delicious. It looks
Oh
great.
yeah, you can throw a raw one on there for me. That's fine.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Same. I've always loved mushrooms. Always.
So good.
Travis, did you talk about your microgreens? How nutrient dense they
Not a
are?
lot. So the red cabbage microgreens I'm harvesting right now for the top of this thing are like 100 to 1,000 times higher in what's called sulforaphane. And sulforaphane is shown to reduce inflammation as well as prevent the mutation of cancer cells.
Wow.
So it's an amazing, amazing little guy.
And you said that was red cabbage?
Red cabbage.
Red cabbage.
So lowers cholesterol.
Yeah, it also helps regulate cholesterol. The Dunkin' grapefruit also helps regulate blood pressure and blood things. You know,
Blood
kinds
sugar.
of blood sugar. That's what I got here.
Just
Blood something for
Blood
sure.
Things.
Yeah.
It makes blood things nice.
This
as,
one-
as I take handfuls of goat cheese and spread it on the bread like a monkey.
yeah, but we're eating it, so you know, it's like it's all good.
Hey, you know, that's how most chefs do.
That's right.
Wash your hands a lot and
You got that right.
Yeah.
do your thing,
Got
man.
that right.
You got your grapefruit soup back here.
Wow.
Looks, smells. The aura coming off of it is definitely feels pretty good.
That looks
Cut it
superb.
in half real quick.
So is this something that you have groups of people come for, like
We have silent
weekends or
retreats, yoga
retreats?
retreats. We do a lot of things like that, and then we also have very specific around plant medicine, basically. Like plant. stuff.
and you're the chef for all of these? Like
Yep, I'm the chef and then one of the
That's really
facilitators as
cool.
well.
Very nice.
All right,
Very, very nice.
that's it with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left.
So tell everyone, while we have that, can you tell everyone how we can find your farm? Where
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
we go?
It's greatspiritfarm.org is our website. You can go in there and see several of the things we do, some of the different medicines we make out of local wild plants, and then you can also order the sourdough and the microgreens.
And where's that they can find you?
Greatspiritfarm.org.
And where is that located?
It's in Brooksville.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit of a drive. We got 20 acres in the middle of the forest, and it's
Nice.
it's adjacent to the state forest. There's 27,000 acres out our backyard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Where are
it's
you
beautiful.
originally from, Travis?
This area actually. I was born in Meese Hospital in Dunedin.
There you go.
So was Shannon.
That's
We're in the same
really
hospital,
cool.
just different year.
That is really cool. I love it. And
Yeah.
Shannon, where you are located is the same area in Brooksville also?
Yep.
That's
Same,
where it is. Same thing.
place, right?
Yep. She's
We have
perfect.
Ring that dinner bell.
cabins
So
out there
awesome.
I can
That sounds
hear.
beautiful.
hammocks and yeah.
I have someone that's actually very eager.
We can hear his stomach rumbling.
Very eager. So the dinner bell's
can
for you,
hear him.
dear.
Oh,
Very eager.
I've been waiting backstage like 2 feet away, staring at this food. I'm very excited. I cannot wait to taste it. The presentation looks amazing. The smell is amazing. So can I taste it?
Yeah, get in there.
All
I don't
right.
know, can you taste it?
Yeah. Well, I am. I'm going to. I'm not gonna ask anymore.
Hi, hungry. I'm Dad.
Well, guys, I know Bernadette had asked where people can reach you. Do you guys also have any events coming up? I heard you said some yoga events.
Yeah, but they're how do you want to explain that?
Well,
Turn it over to Shannon.
most all of our events are private for our church members. We We have religious protection for the plant medicine sacraments that we use, so we don't really advertise that. We occasionally do have some musical events where we do sound healing in the public park. It's, we call it gongs and bowls. Be very careful not mixing up my letters there, because I messed that up a bunch.
Bongs and bowls.
Gongs and bowls.
Don't mess those up. That would be bad, right?
Gongs and bowls. So we do have that once in a while, and we have an email list. If you want to be on our public email list, you can go to our website and sign up, and then you'll get information on when we're having our gongs and bowls events. If you want to be on our private email list, you have to contact us personally.
Awesome. Well, I would love to attend some of those events.
The chef wants to know about the food here. Enough about the events.
Let
Food.
me tell you what, that is amazing. I just want to let everybody know that this part is mine. You guys can share whatever you want.
We got it.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
On behalf of myself and the VPN family, we thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Good
Your
night.
consciousness.
Good night. All right.